Before the weather turned warmer and everything greened up, I went out and about to Funk's Grove and took my sweetest road trip yet. Steam billowing from some farm buildings in Shirley means it's maple syrup making time at Funk's Grove, something they've been doing for 6 generations.
It's just a good feeling knowing that we're making such a pure product that people love.
Isaac and Cassandra Funk started it all back in 1824 when they spelled syrup with an I instead of a Y. Now the Funk family taps into 500 acres of old-growth maple trees. Great-great-great-grandson Jonathan is showing me how it's done. First step, drill into a tree. Clear, almost tasteless sap immediately starts trickling out. Sap runs best on a warm day that follows a night freeze. A spout controls the flow as it drains into a bucket that'll fill up in about 12 hours.
What does this do?
This is the lid. This keeps debris out and keeps the sap cool.
The Funks hang 2,500 buckets in the February and March harvest season. But 2/3 of the sap comes through plastic tubing, a complex network crisscrossing the woods. The tube system starts here. The tube connected to a spout. This tube connected to an intricate system of larger tubes that lead down a mile away to a collection point. A pump draws out the sap, sending it to 1,500-gallon storage tanks. High-tension wires keep the tubes from sagging.
We get nearly a half a gallon of syrup per tap annually with tubing versus a quart per tap with buckets.
Full buckets of sap go into tanks loaded on trailers. It takes 40 gallons of sap to produce 1 gallon of finished maple syrup. And that's done by the evaporator at the sugar house. All the sap is pumped through filters and its water content boiled away.
The sap's flowing through the steam pan and down through here. When it is syrup, it's going to come out in our container right here.
An hour and a half of boiling at more than 200 degrees, and you've got pure maple syrup. The syrup gets more filtering and sterilizing at high temperature, then sent through the bottling machine and vacuum sealed. The end product, 2,000 gallons of syrup a year. A little taster. This one's cooled a little bit. Still hot. Oh, wow. That is so sweet.
66% sugar.
And fresh, tasting fresh. I tell you, where are the pancakes?